I won 3 times. Now I'm going to do it again. Thank you. I'm going to do it.
Do you think he's joking? I don't. I don't think he's joking. I don't think he says things that are not true. Epic. Everything he says is the truth, and you guys don't understand it, so you say, oh, it must be a joke. Now, Democrats are freaking out because their brains think like this. They go, what is he, orange? He's a dictator. He's a bad man. He's always a bad man. So he must be doing bad man stuff. He must be doing dictator stuff. Narcissist, dictator. But they can't think outside the box, like ever. They just go, oh no, war. War is bad. Oh no, mean texts on Easter, also bad. Bad equals bad guy. Bad things are happening. But what if good things have been happening this whole time? This world is a messy, chaotic mess, okay? I don't know. Maybe there's something in the Constitution, like a military operation. Something that makes this possible. Talk to AI, figure it out. Take your mind outside the box. He's got the Republicans stooped too. You guys are like, there's no way that's possible. It's against Constitution. Again, your mind is kind of just like Constitution, Bill of Rights, freedom. Think outside the box. Do you really know the Constitution? Do you know the powers that like our military has? Anything? Also, he said to the crowd, which is a bunch of horrible media people, he said, without me, you guys would be broke. And when I'm gone, you're gonna be broke. Everybody's laughing because they think it's a joke. It's not a joke. He's telling us the truth. He's been telling us the truth. He's doing this for timestamps, history purposes. I hope you understand that. Because when we pull it back up, the Democrats are gonna go, I don't wanna see it, no. Because right now I can't even download that video on TikTok. I had to get it from the White House page. I wanted the whole speech, the little spill. Couldn't find it anywhere. They don't want you seeing that. Why? They don't like the joke. Maybe it's a joke. Maybe they don't want people knowing what's going on. You guys really think this is a joke? Trump doesn't provoke just to provoke. Tell me where he's ever provoked to provoke. You guys think he's a mean bad guy. When he calls a bad guy up on the phone, have you ever heard his conversations back in the day? He used to work with the FBI and catch bad guys. He would say, hey, John, we've found out you're doing some stuff. You should probably do the right thing. And everybody laughs because it's so stupid. And the guy's lying and running in circles. And he's like, well, I really hope you do the right thing. You should probably just turn yourself in and do the right thing. It's really not hard to be a good guy. It's just scary. This is how you're a good guy, okay? You do the right thing all the time. You say the right words. You don't say the words that are not necessary. You just do the right thing. People aren't going to like you. The only way you're going to survive the corporate world, which is the beginning of politics for a lot of 20-year-olds, is to do the right thing and shine. Don't take the shortcut. Don't throw people under the bus. I don't know how you guys do it. But politics is politics. Politics is everywhere. Politics is maybe if I make an alliance with a guy, we can get ahead because all I care about is myself. But when you're a Trump, you study, you don't cheat because cheaters never prosper. You don't make alliances with people who are bad. You believe in yourself and you get there. And then when people say, how'd you do it? I was a good guy and I had to stay that way. And it was very hard sometimes. Like Trump said, I would get back at people if I had the chance. And I thought that was the most meanest thing he's ever said. But here's the crazy part. He doesn't get back in an illegal way. He just says, when I got the chance, we're gonna catch you. Maybe that's what he's been doing.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about a topic that is getting lot of attention online. Many videos are saying that Trump talked about running against 2028. Some people says was only joking. Other people says is not a joke. They believe he has testing how people would react. This is political opinion and people strongly disagree. Let's talk about it. First, let's remember one important fact. The US Constitution says a president can only be selected 2 times. Because of this, many people believe on another campaign would not be allowed under the current constitution. That is why these topics become so big online. Some people watch the speech and laugh. They say this is just Trump being Trump. They believed he likes to joke, surprise people, and make handling. Other people watch the same speech and become worried. They believed he has sending a message to his supporters. They think he wanted to see how Americans would react if he talked about staying in power longer. So two people watch the same speech, but they reach two completely different opinions. That shows how divided America is today. In my opinion, every elder should respect the Constitution. The Constitution is one of the most important parts of American democracy. It protects the right of the people. It also sets limits of government power. Those limits are there for a reason. At the same time, I also think people should not panic before something actually happens. One speech does not change the law. One joke does not change the constitution. If some wants to change such an important rule, there are legal steps that must happen fast. That is why it is important to stay calm and watch happens the next. Another things I noticed is how social media reacts. Some people immediately said this is dangerous. Others said relax, it was only a joke. The truth is everyone is looking at the same event through different political benefit. That is normal in politics, but we should always separate facts from the opinion. Facts are important, opinion are also important, but they are not same things. No matter if you support Trump or not, I think every American wants a strong country. People want safe communities, people want lower prices, people want good jobs, people want affordable healthcare, people want a better future for their children. Those are real issue of affect every life. Thank you so much for watching. Let's continue.
Catching a lot of bad guys who screw you over. You realize the older you get, the wiser you get, and the people who are crummy are just going to fall apart. And maybe you're a hot mess right now. There's still hope. You could just be a good person from this moment forward. Like, always do the right thing. It's not going to feel good. You're going to be broke. But when you start turning the wheels, you could turn into something like Trump. You could turn into an A-star human being that literally can say whatever he wants into a microphone. But guess what he chooses to say? The bold truth. And people are so delusional and in a scarcity mindset and trying to make their alliances and hoping they keep their TV networks. If you just do the right thing, your life could turn out to be epic. Just do the right thing. Trump's doing the right thing by telling you guys the truth. He's running for president in 2028. Did you know that America is the greatest country in the world? And not because the people are better, but because we finally figured out a system to hold down the line on freedom. Tyrants love a good opportunity to enslave, get more land and wealth, because they don't make anything for the world. They're bad guys. They don't create value. They just go, how can I just get cash fast? Steal people's land? Cool. Enslave you? Okay. How can I get cash fast? If you're a person who says, how can I get cash fast, you're a bad guy. It's not hard to get cash. But when you say, I need to get cash fast, and do it in a corrupt way, you turn into a tyrant. And tyrants aren't allowed in the United States of America. You're not allowed. And if you try, we're packing. We got a constitution. Yes, Trump is not trying to go against the Constitution. Remember, he only says the truth. So when did he say, hey, I'm going to break the Constitution? You guys are just going to have to deal with this, okay? It's going to be 2028 and I'm still going to be the president. Did he point to his guards and go have somebody in the crowd North Korea styled? No, because he's not a dictator. He said, I'm running for president in 2028. I know you guys don't understand what that's all about, but like, choke on it. Choke on it. All of you small-minded Democrats is possibly what he said. The vibes. Because if you're a bad guy, and you've been a bad guy for a very long time, and you still can't figure out how to be a good guy, you deserve what's coming to you. I'm 43 years old. I said to my dad, I like Trump now. Is this because I'm getting older? A little bit. You have to have some life experience and some street skills, some knowledge about politics and dirty, shady people in order to see what Trump is doing. If you've been sheltered your entire life, I'm sorry you can't see this. If you're still in your 20s, you can't see this. My dad couldn't even see this. He likes Trump because he likes freedom and the Constitution. He's a Republican. Freedom, Constitution, good things, borders. But Trump is doing something greater. Trump is doing something really big. And let's just say he's getting back at those bad guys. Nothing wrong with getting back at people if it's the right move for the rest of the world. It's the right move, and he got back at him. He's having a lot of fun. Trump is having a lot of fun trolling. He basically says, oh, you're a bad guy, ha 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 ha. And everybody's like, what? What's that mean? He's like, exactly what I said. I'm running for president in 2028. Hope you love my rant. This is my t-shirt. And just so you know, nobody loved Trump more than me. You can twist that however you want. You could say she's brainwashed, she's a cult. Or maybe you can think outside the box and say, what does she know? One day everybody will know what really went down. Are you ready for your Trump 2028 hats? Stay tuned. I'm going to sell them here on TikTok. Trump loves when you make money too. That's what good guys say. They say, make a lot of money. That's what Trump says. Make a lot of money and don't quit. Never quit. Spoken like a true bad guy? Do you guys know how good guys talk? Make a lot of money. Never quit. Do the right thing. Like on January 6th, it's going to trigger all you liberals. He said, go home in peace. I saw it with my own eyes. I was watching it on the TV. I was alive. I'm so sad that some of you guys can't see this. You're missing the greatest show in world history right now. I can't believe I got front row tickets, and I'm glad I woke up to see it March 2020.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about the something that has gone viral across America. Donald Trump made comments about running again, and now millions of people asking the same question: was he joking or has he serious? Some people laughed, some people are become worried, others said this was just another example from Trump's style. No matter where you stand politically, one thing is clear: this topic has started another judge debate. In my opinion, this debate is bigger than the Donald Trump himself. It is really about the Americans, their democracy and their constitution. Supporters say Trump often jokes with the media. They believed he enjoyed getting attention and watching the news react. Christians disagree. They believe the comments about another presidential run should not be treated as a joke because the Constitution limits how many times someone can be selected president. That is why his story spread so quickly. Personally, I think people should avoid jumping the constitutions. One short clip does not always tell the whole story. It always better to watch the full speech, read different reports, and decide what you believed. Social media rewards outrage, and the more people argue, the more views a video gets. Sometimes that makes it difficult to separate fact from the opinion. Another thing I noticed is how divided America has become. The same speech can make one group laugh to another group panic. That shows how Differently, people see the same event. Some Americans trust Trump completely, others do not trust him at all. That is reality of the American politics today. I also think politics understand how powerful attention is. A single sentence can dominate the news of days. However, it was meets a humor of sometimes more serious people are still talking about it. At at the end means the becomes of successful news stories. But well, everyone argued online, ordinary Americans are dealing dealing with the real life problems. Farmers, families are talking about the grocery price, housing cost, healthcare, job, education, and public safety. These are the issues that affect people's daily lives. In my opinion, this topic deserves just as much of attention of political headlines. I also believe the Constitution in the one of America get a strength. Wherever someone is the Republican, Democrat, Independent of has one political party at all, the rules should apply enough of everyone. That principle has protect democracy. It was helped build trust become between the citizens and their government. Another lesson from their story that the emotions can sometimes move faster than the facts. Many people react within minutes. Some creative creative, some becomes angry, some predicted what won't happen years from now. But nowadays, now is future is certainty. Politics change quickly. Certain disagree change things. Election change things. Public opinion change too. That is why important to stay informed instead to reacting only the headlines. One thing I hope Americans never lose in this ability to debate responsibility respectfully. People can disagree without becomes enemies. Healthy dis- disagreement is the part of democracy. Listening of different opinion does not mean you have to change your own beliefs. It simply means are willing to understand another point of view. I think that is sometimes America needs more of today. Less shouting, more listening, less division, more decisions. At the end of the day, every voter has the same responsibilities. Learn the fact, think carefully, vote basis of your values and respect of democratic process. Even when you disagree with the result, that is how strong democrats continue to grow. Wherever you support Donald Trump or strongly propose him, remember, thus one speech does not dictate of the future of the country. The future dictates is the people. If institution is law and the choices citizens make the every election. That is my opinion. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Donald Trump comments were simply political humor, or do not think they started a serious national conversation? Share your thoughts and in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notification. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.